This is Policy Wire, decoding power, policy and the geopolitics of oil. The Strait of Hormuz is the most sensitive maritime choke point on Earth, a waterway so critical that just a threat to shut it down can shake global markets. And that is exactly what Iran has now done. Tehran has issued an open warning that if provocations don't stop, we will shut down the Strait of Hormuz. If this actually happens, the blow to the US, Israel and Western economies could go into the billions of dollars. As of now, the strait remains open, but Iran's threat has already triggered a geopolitical earthquake. So in today's episode, we will unpack 5 things. Firstly, what is the Strait of Hormuz? Second, how much global oil passes through it daily? Third, why is Iran threatening to close it now? Fourth, what would be the global consequences if it were shut? And fifth, what happens next? What is the Strait of Hormuz and why is it so vital? Well, it's the world's most important oil corridor connecting the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea. Almost 21 million barrels of oil pass through it on a daily basis, which constitutes approximately 21% of all oil traded globally. But where does this oil go? China, India, Japan, Europe, US strategic partners across Asia, and it's not just oil that is traded through the strait. The strait also carries liquefied natural gas parcels and refined petroleum products. Iran's threat, more than just rhetoric. Iran's elite military force, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, issued a firm warning that if Israeli and American provocation continues, we will take over security of the strait and shut it down if necessary. Now, this isn't the first time that Iran has issued such a warning, but this time it appears to be different. With Israeli airstrikes and increased US military presence in the region, the situation is more serious than ever. What if the Strait of Hormuz is shut? Well, oil prices could skyrocket to between $130 and $150 per barrel, and there would also be severe global oil shortages, and the impact on the US would be significant. Whilst the US is more energy independent now, its allies, Japan, Europe, South Korea, would suffer. The US Navy may be forced to intervene militarily, costing billions in operational expenses. Has this happened before? Well, there are 3 key historical flashpoints when Iran either closed or threatened to close the strait. The first, between 1984 and 1988, the Tanker War, where Iran attacked foreign oil tankers amid the Iran-Iraq War, and the US had to deploy its navy to escort ships. The second was in 2012, in retaliation to sanctions imposed on Iran, where in response to Western oil sanctions, Iran threatened that if our oil is blocked, no one gets oil. And third, in 2019, the post-Soleimani tensions. After the US killed General Qasem Soleimani, Iran conducted military drills simulating a strait closure. But why does this all matter? Well, the Strait of Hormuz is not just a shipping route, it is the economic lifeline of the modern world. Iran's threat is not merely political theatre, it is a strategic lever that influences not just oil prices, but power dynamics and diplomatic negotiations. If Iran follows through, the world will face not just inflation, but the beginning of a new global crisis. That's all for now. Stay tuned. This story is far from over. This is Policy Wire.